Yeah! Woo!
These reactions are gonna be wasted in a few chapters, aren't they?
But who cares, because the king, the beast, the king is back. He is back, and his return was fucking legendary. Oh my god, I just can't. The excitement I felt in reading this chapter was just something else. I mean, with the last few chapters being near complete shit and garbage as they were, to have Acnologia return, and in such a fashion, was just something that Fairy Tail really needed right now. And my god, I knew I said I wouldn't hold my breath for the last few chapter reviews, but I'm gonna let this one slide. I'm just gonna go in with this. Just Acnologia is back. He is back. So continue on from last chapter, in that very last panel, that crack in the sky. Everyone speculated. Pretty much a lot of people probably saw it coming, but just the fact that it actually happened and that Acnologia is back. He has returned, and my god, we were all hoping that he wouldn't be nerfed or just being torn to shit down by Hiromashima's crappy writing, but I mean, that might happen later on. Just might. Oh my god, I'm about to sneeze. It just might, but that remains to be seen. But for right now, just looking at this chapter alone, fan-fucking-tastic. Acnologia has returned from the ravines of time. And how? By sucking in the ravines of time as if it were magic, and just busting through and attain his own brand of ultimate time magic. Now, my god, if Acnologia wasn't a beast before, he is a beast now, to be reckoned with and unbeatable. Like I said, it remains to be seen, but we'll see what happens in the next chapters, right? But right now, Acnologia just reclaiming his throne as the best villain in Fairy Tail, the best fucking character in Fairy Tail, as an antagonist, more so than Zeref, more so than any other antagonist that Fairy Tail has had thus far, or at all now, since we're wrapping up. But Acnologia sucking in the ravines of time, creating his own brand of time magic, ultimate time magic, and just pretty much saying, you got nothing on me, and his return just being fucking devastating. I mean, just wrecking the entire fucking country of Fiore. I mean, now, granted, there's hardly anyone there. Probably just a few scrubs left of fucking Alvarez Empire. Maybe some scrubs from other guilds. There's really no crazy deaths that are going to happen. I mean, just saying that alone concerning Fairy Tail, right? Am I right? But like I say, just him coming out of the fucking ravines of time and just completely annihilating the landscape. I mean, no remorse or anything, and first person he sees is Wendy now. We thought Wendy was gonna die. I mean, just being that fucking close and being sucked in by Acnologia in his grasp. No one should survive. Jalal shouldn't have survived. I mean, come on. Just fucking grip of a dragon, just a swipe, pretty much incapacitated Urza. Broke every bone in her body, but you know, let's just roll with it. But being in a grasp of Acnologia, Master of Dragons, could have killed anybody, but as we found out, Acnologia just transported all the remaining Dragon Slayers into the ravines of time that he obviously recreated inside his own soul and his own body, possibly, and pretty much just invited everyone there. I mean, obviously, he's probably going to want to fight them. 1v1, maybe everyone comes at him. We'll see what happens, but this is fine. The lead up to a final battle. Hopefully, it goes amazing. I mean, come on, it's the last battle. Hiroshima, don't fuck up the last battle. Acnologia doing this kind of shit, but like I said, I just want the ending to be fucking badass. I mean, if it's gonna be an ass pull, make it at least look pretty damn awesome. Make sure everybody comes in, fights Acnologia, maybe do some damage each to their own, combine, whatever you want to do. Just make sure he's a beast, beats them all down at least, make sure he's not one hit, one KO'd. But Acnologia invited everyone there now. That explains the disappearance of Natsu in the last chapter. Now, everyone knew that Natsu wasn't gonna be gone. He wasn't dead. He wasn't going anywhere. But the fact that Lucy actually managed to rewrite the Book of E&D so that Natsu was not a demon nor connected to Zeref through the book. Yeah, sure. Let's just roll. Like I said, it's just taking Fairy Tail right now for what it is. But Lucy rewriting END and Natsu not being a demon anymore. Now that is kind of a pretty of a bad move. I mean, yeah, if Natsu was still END and the book disappearing, Zeref disappearing, he should disappear, but the demon taken out of him, it's gone. But that was pretty much Zeref's trump card for Natsu to go demon mode and pretty much fight Acnologia in that way. So yeah, with the demon taken out of Natsu and Zeref's trump card against Acnologia, so how's Natsu going to fight off Acnologia? I mean, everyone's got the team up against him, but we saw Acnologia take out God Serena, who pretty much had 12 Dragon Slaying Magic Lacrimas in him. Now granted, maybe 12 Lacrimas more means less, less means more, that kind of mentality. Right now we just see Natsu versus off against Acnologia. Now, is everyone going to have their own mental battles against Acnologia, or is everyone just spread apart inside the ravines of time, and is Acnologia going to pretty much just like kind of bring them together, fight them one-on-one until they eventually meet up with each other and pretty much battle at the same time? Only time will tell, next few chapters, and really, what happens after this? Because right now, this is the moment. This is the final moment. Acnologia versus the Dragon Slayers. So is there really anything else going on outside of this thing? Is everyone going to try and maybe fight Acnologia on the outside, an outside and inside battle? Because that sounds pretty damn clever if you think about it. Because Acnologia's going to only have his mind looking to the Dragon Slayers within him, but also the threat outside. I mean, this is a threat outside of him. I mean, like I said, his mind might be more inside his own mental state and not really concentrating outside unless he's on like autopilot mode. But even then, people are hurting Acnologia on the outside now. That's a stretch. I mean, we see everybody not even able to put a dent in Acnologia. I mean, Blue Pegasus' flying ship cannon barely even let the dent on him. Like, it still hurt him, but not really much for a long run. And that was pretty much the equivalent of a Jupiter cannon, if I remember correctly. And that shit was devastating. But Acnologia took it like a fucking champ. Am I right? Like a fucking beast. So right now, Acnologia just stole the show. He stole this entire chapter, and this is just what we've been waiting for this whole time. Acnologia fucking beast, greatness, awesomeness, whatever you want to call it. Greatest villain in Fairy Tail so far, ever, thus far, whatever you want to say it. Yeah. No Ichi and Anna too. No return of them, which was honestly surprising to me. Just Acnologia ripping out the ravines of time. Maybe he actually did them in? Nah, honestly, I'm not gonna really say or hope for any deaths even of these two until the final chapter, final page, the final panel. Until that happens, and I'm not really gonna hold my breath for any deaths. I mean, even though this is the final battle, Acnologia fighting the Dragon Slayers, if they're really gonna die, Acnologia's gonna have to stomp them out, KO them, body them, rip them to pieces, and make sure that there's no magic revival for them, keeps them in the ravines of time, so nobody makes it out alive. But that's not gonna happen. We're gonna see the great circle jerking of the final chapter, most likely. It's kind of off topic, but I'm just saying, you know, no Ichi and no Anna. They might be dead, they might be not, they're probably not. That's all I got to say for that one. I mean, concerning them, everything else, the entirety of this chapter was just fucking brilliant, fucking awesome. Especially with Fairy Tail, the last few chapters. Acnologia needed to come back, and he did, and wrecking shit again. We just gotta wait for the next chapter, and the chapter so forth. 6 more chapters to go. Whew, every time I say that, just part of me dies inside. But anyway, that is all I got for this one. Thank you for watching, and leave your speculations, comments down below. And this is Naija Asakura signing out. Later. Transported the. Now we just found out there were